Here's everything you need to know about how to do landscape mode on TikTok. I'm going to show you how to use it as a viewer, how it works, and what I think of it as a creator. Here's what it looks like when you're scrolling on TikTok. You'll see a video shaped like this, and you'll see full screen, this button here. And when you tap it, it's going to take you into landscape mode, and you can watch the video like this. The issue is that if you try and scroll, it takes you out of the app. So you need to go back by tapping, hitting the back button, and that'll take you back so you can continue to scroll. It also doesn't seem to be available to all viewers yet, because I had some people come and say they couldn't see the full screen button on this very video. But if they came to the video through a comment, they're not going to be able to see it. They actually have to have seen the video on the For You page, or they have to go to the profile. So if you were tagged in a video, you won't see this full screen button. You'll have to actually go to the creator's profile and then tap the video in the profile in order to see the button. That seems like a TikTok glitch to me. The other thing to know as a viewer and a creator is that if you go to save a video by pressing the three dots, even though it says it's a landscape mode and you tap the save button, when it saves to your camera roll, it's going to save it as a vertically shaped video. It's not going to save the horizontal format. It actually saves like this, in this shape with the TikTok watermark on it. So that's not ideal either. Now I'm going to show you how to make a video so that it shows up like that. You can record in TikTok or in your regular camera, but you just need to follow the same steps when you upload a video that you filmed in your regular camera. I'm going to show you both in this tutorial. The key thing is whenever you're recording, you need to make sure you're holding your phone in landscape mode. If you're using the back camera, obviously you're going to look at the camera when you're talking. And if you're recording with your selfie camera, you need to make sure you're looking in this area when you record. Otherwise, it's not going to look like you're looking at your audience. Okay? Now I'm going to show you both ways, recording in TikTok and uploading a video. Press the plus to start a TikTok. Press my 10-minute option to make sure I'm set for a long video. Remember, you can use your selfie camera and look up here, or you can use the back camera, which I think I'm going to do. Why not? I'm just going to record something. I'm going to talk about my podcast. This week on the Socialize podcast, I talked about what it means to have an audience-first mindset. And I'm going to click the check mark, tap the edit button. I'm going to make my edits. I'm going to play it. I want to get rid of that beginning, so I'm going to take two fingers, zoom in on the timeline so that I can go along slowly right up until where I'm speaking, tap, split, get rid of the beginning, delete. This week on the Socialize, and that's a great way to build community. Okay, so I'm going to take it up to there. I'm going to tap, split. Hope you'll start here. I'm going to split. I'm going to get rid of that middle section where I wasn't sure what I was saying. Hopefully I still have search on Spotify, Apple, or wherever. All right, so I want to take off this little ending. Hopefully I still have a video. Yes, it's 1 minute and 1 second, so it's still long enough for me to get the button. Now what I need to do, now you can zoom back on the timeline so it's not so large, and you're going to tap on it. You're going to go over to look for rotate. I'm going to rotate this 3 times so that I'm in the right direction. I want to make sure all of my clips are rotated, so I'm going to go towards the end where I made the edit, scroll over again, rotate, scroll over. Okay, so I only had 2 edits there. Make sure you don't put any text in the top and the bottom, because then TikTok will consider this a vertical video and it probably won't put the button on there. Once you click next, type in your caption. You can choose a thumbnail. I'm going to type something, put a little higher. Click save, and now I'm going to post this. Hopefully the button will show up. Here we go.
And I'm too old to be
Okay, once it's posted, I'm going to... Sometimes it does take a minute for the full screen button to appear, and you might have to quit out of the app and come back in order to see the full screen button work. I'm going to try one where I upload a video and do the same thing. Here's one that's in horizontal mode. Next, I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap the timeline. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to click next. I'm not going to add anything to the top and the bottom. Click next. I'm going to put my caption in. I'm going to try and post this as well. Let's try it. Now let's take a look. So I don't see it on this one. Give it a minute. Let's see.
I really like the subject
it worked.
today.
Now that you know how to do it, I just want to share my thoughts about it in general. As a viewer, it's challenging because once you turn the video, you can't quickly scroll through videos. But for certain videos, it might be nice and you might want to see more of a landscape thing. If you're watching, for example, a skateboarding video or some kind of a panoramic view of a travel video, might be nice to be able to view those videos in landscape mode. But I do think it is a bit of a hassle, and I'm not sure a lot of people are actually going to turn the videos. They might just watch them small on the screen. As a creator, I see some benefits and some drawbacks. The benefit is if you're a YouTube creator and you like to create landscape horizontal videos, this is going to really help you to be able to reuse your content both directions. However, if you're an Instagram creator and you want to share your content between TikTok and Instagram, it's not going to be as seamless. I do think perhaps TikTok is going to push these videos out since they are suggesting to creators to use landscape mode. So that could be an added benefit. What do you think? Are you going to use it? I'm so curious.